And we're live from Austin from the Frank Irwin Center as tonight's CSBA featured matchup in prime time. The number 11 Oklahoma State Cowboys coming to take on the number 16 Texas Longhorns and doing back-to-back duty via the CSBA jet. Katie Murphy, what's up, Katie? Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, it's good to be here. I'm excited for this matchup. You know, Oklahoma State been on a tear in Texas. They've given a couple of big teams some serious scares. So,
Bobby Dudley starting us off with the 3 as the Popes are on the board early on. What are you looking forward to in this game here, Katie?
Mostly to see how the stars line up for these teams. You know, Josh Young for Texas, Fozzie, and Cold, see how they do, and then on the flip side, Rocca, and there's Rose, Kuhn.
Milani Rose is gonna get this. Yeah, Milani Rose is gonna get the steal, go in for the flush dunk, and Oklahoma State already out to a 5-0 lead. And Texas offense looks a little stagnant. They gotta get settled in here quick before they find themselves in a hole.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a hole against this Oklahoma State team.
There's a lot of battling going down in the low post. Reginald Tenpenny comes off the screen, gets a little bit of a separation there and able to hit the fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. And they're on the board.
And there wasn't a whole lot of room, but he made it work.
I mean, right now Texas's offense is just looking like they're standing still. There's not a lot of ball movement, which is not good. Good defense there as Rihi Raka blocked. Josh Young goes inside. The Marcus White can't get it. I think Rihi Raka might have gotten a piece of that. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, altered the shot. 3-pointer by Rose on the other side. No good. Quick outlet pass to Josh Young. Pace starting to pick up here off the misses. Young going to go inside to Zane Cold. Gets bodied by Raka and no call.
Raka is just going to bully him down there.
And Shaquille Robertson going to show his strength as he throws that one down in traffic. Yeah, he's been doing a lot more of that lately, not fearing contact at all, just going in and slamming it. It's a good sign. It's, like I said, ever since he's come here to Oklahoma State, I said it the other night, his career has turned on a dime. So,
yep.
Josh Young gets fouled on the 3-pointer and one. Count it.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that.
Chance for a 4-point play here for Josh Young.
Wow.
Kudos to him for finishing the shot. Let's take a look at it here if they show it.
They're going to show the whole lead up to it.
There's going to be a lead up, and then we're not going to see it. Oh, maybe we will. We'll see. Or someone's going to be blocking us. Thank you, 2K, for blocking us. Come on, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see it. They're not going to show it. Oh, maybe they are. Wait. There's a long lead in to get it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we couldn't even see it.
Couldn't see the foul, of course not.
All we got was a view of the plunger, Milani Rose.
Yeah, there you go. The plunger. And knocks it down. So that could be our first 4-point play ever. Might just be.
Like I said, I've never seen it.
I've seen fouls on threes. I've just never seen the threes being made. So
exactly, like
at least not in the games that I call.
Free throws you go to line for them, but never actually make them.
Rose from the horn on the Texas logo, not able to get that one as it rattles in and out. Josh Young going to go in uncontested, and Texas takes a 1-point lead here.
Yeah, they're wanting him to go early, but you know Texas, they always want Josh Young to get going.
All I know is that as I was looking at Coco's comment about Rose's Tony's throw is going to go inside of Robertson, and Josh Young swats that away. I was going to say, if you ever saw the episode of with Bugs Bunny where he sits behind the guy with the big hair and he takes the buzzer in the movie theater. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Needed one of those moments to actually see that foul. Rose's throw got in the way. Inbound pass over to Robertson. Six on the game clock. Fires up from the corner, rattles in and out. No good. Tenpenny up with the rebound. Troy Madden going to get it over to Tenpenny. Tenpenny over to Brown. Ooh, Chamberlain was wide open. They missed him. Instead, they go to Madden on the other side for three. Back rim, no good. Is Perry Dudley up with a rebound?
I think Raccoon in the chat is trying to pass mistakes off on the Rose here.
Oh, of course.
In the chat.
Wouldn't,
definitely was Talani. Definitely wasn't me.
Wouldn't have it any other way. By the way, the rotations, Texas rotated a little earlier with their substitutions earlier than the starters for Oklahoma State because they're still in there. Michael Brown going to come over, set a screen. Tenpenny gives it back to Brown. Bounce pass over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain shot clock one down. Nice spin move by Chamberlain. Floater in the lane is good.
Yeah, maybe they wanted to get their bench onto this Oklahoma State starters a little bit. Try to catch them where they're a little winded.
Yeah,
you know, just like Chamberlain did.
Robertson, baseline jumper. That's good as he rattles that home. And maybe Texas is trying to take advantage on both sides. Get the starters in early against the bench players. Have them take advantage. Get the bench players in against the starters. Have them take advantage. So,
yeah, it can be risky. Like we just saw just there, a turnover.
Shaquille Robertson with a thunderous dunk. 13-10 lead now for Oklahoma State. Brown. Again, they had Chamberlain backdoor. They don't give it to him. Tenpenny wide open from the elbow. Rattles in and out, no good.
It was a good look. He was wide open, had plenty of space to do that.
Good defense there by active hands by Texas. Pass inside to Bobby Dudley, who finishes. Ball kind of fell right into Oklahoma State's lap there.
They have two Dudleys.
Perry and Bobley. Bobby.
Bobley.
Bobley
Dudley.
Bobley Dudley.
Bobley Dudley was probably what you were about to say.
Tenpenny no good on the floater there. Someone's got to go back and clip that 4-point play, though. Shaquille Robertson rewarded for running the floor. And just like that, a 7-0 run, or 8-0 run, actually, pushes Oklahoma State out by 7.
Goodness.
So timeout on the court, 2:23 to go here. Good job by the Cowboys bench there. I mean, by the starters, rather, as they come out of the game. Bench going to go in.
You know, going to be interesting to see what the benches do against each other. We know the starters for Oklahoma State was getting a little bit of advantage on the bench, but you kind of expect that.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the new look. The new look Dane Jones apparently taking some growth hormones over this week and
oh Lord, yeah, he
gained about 7 or 8 inches. So
goodness gracious.
At CSBA, where we encourage HGT.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or HGH or whatever the initials is. Madden from the corner, that's good. But yeah, Dane Jones, arc change.
Yeah, I mean, he looks noticeably larger.
He definitely does. Hey, but listen, Oklahoma State has always liked larger players, so I think that experiment for a couple seasons with him at the shorter guard level had its moments, but I think didn't fit in with what Coach B. Mills was trying to do here. And
it's kind of terrifying that they set the scoring record and then they arch change the guy because he doesn't fit the scheme.
Hey, listen, that's what you call about it. That's what you call a team player, Katie.
Well, sure. I'm just saying that the fact that this team was capable of that, and now,
yes, 100%.
Supposedly now it meshes better. So now it's like, oh no, what can they do now?
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully it doesn't mess with the chemistry, but I understand it. Listen, if you think about it, and as Lacey's gonna have to fire one up here, shot clock winding down, gets it away, no good. And Perry Dudley up the rebound. If you think about it, and you look at like a team like Michigan, height, right? It's all about height. So is Oklahoma State, and it's Chamberlain with a nice steal there. If you think about it, is Oklahoma State thinking that far ahead to a national championship game against maybe a Michigan? I don't know.
No, I mean, honestly, in the successful teams that we see, height is kind of predominant. Michigan being one of the biggest teams in the league. UNC's doing pretty well this season. They're bigger. Georgetown, we're a fairly big team, all things considered. So height goes a long way in the league.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I do love the other arcs too, but we haven't seen anybody run a system to utilize them perfectly. So
Right.
we'll have to see how that plays out. Obviously, there are a few of those arcs still remaining in the league, so we'll see what happens with that. But 19-15, Oklahoma State out to a 4-point lead.
And we've seen plenty of good teams that run it kind of balanced, I would say.
100%.
But some of these guys, they like the cohesiveness of the bigger, bulkier players.
I mean, listen, I think at the end of the day, it's about what works best for the scheme that you're trying to run. I mean, I saw an arc change today that I was blown away by, but I'm excited to see. So,
Interesting.
And the level of that player is high, so therefore it should be an interesting look. Because Otto Octavius is going to go in for the 2-handed flush.
It's always interesting. You see players arc change sometimes, and then you're like, "What? Didn't see that one coming," or "Why would you do that?" And then sometimes it works for them really, really well. So
yeah, I've seen them the dice rolled on both sides, and it work and not work. So
yep.
I mean, Rihi Rocket was one of those guys who didn't fit for a while with Texas Tech. Comes to Oklahoma State and fits in perfectly. He's reborn since he's come here. Of course,
he's
jinxed him
a
there
completely
on the blow.
different player. It feels like.
Oh, without a doubt. But that's a lot. And listen, I talk so much about that to the league, but I think a lot of people, pardon my French for saying this, but want to shit on the arcs because they just think it's the arc's fault. No, it's the systems that you run.
Yeah.
You know, you have to each system and each offense and cohesion and how you put the arcs together is how those pieces of the puzzles come together. So
yeah, I mean, you see them have to interact with other arcs, so it's like, so you have to always consider how this one's going to play with this one. I mean, as a head coach, I've noticed some of my players play better with others than some others. So
yep. I mean, I would love to see somebody put together a Dallas Mavericks type of squad with Luka and a KP and run it. Listen, run the Dallas book. I go back to last season when we were in Illinois and Willie Davis had his center and didn't have Terry M'Baku, right? We ran a book that featured Shaq, and that is the reason why his player went off, because it fit the system.
Right. Yeah, you always have to look at what players that book is designed to use. So it's especially when you look at it as the featured star players, like Lakers, the old Lakers Shaq, Magic, Magic Shaq. Like, it's going to want to use the center.
Yep, for sure. So, a lot of that factors in. I know Coach B. Mills does a lot of tinkering, a lot of looks. And certainly here, I'm sure he probably looked heavily at that. And Dane Jones was probably like, I want to play above the rim.
Oh, he's definitely closer to the rim now, isn't he?
Yes, sir. Oh, excuse me. Yes, ma'am. Apologies. Just comes off the tongue so quickly. I apologize.
That's so good.
Otto Octavius with the offensive board and put back in. Oklahoma State has opened this up to a 10-point lead here. Stephen B put it perfectly. It helps to have a bunch of guys that don't have to be ball dominant, but have the ability if they need to be. Nice backdoor alley-oop there.
I completely agree with that. That's one of the things that we have to keep in mind when we put our team together.
Yeah, I've called that. I've said that for several seasons, that sometimes when you have a ball-dominant player, it changes the dynamic of your team, and it's very hard to get that cohesion offensively. As Jones misses the three and has not been able to get going here despite the arc change. So
yeah, he's got to adjust to it, and the team has to adjust to it.
Sure. Young there, no good off the baseline jumper. Sider going to throw up another alley-oop to Otto Octavius, and Oklahoma State shooting the ball really, really well right now.
Yeah, they are. And Texas, not so much.
Tenpenny. Yeah. Everything contested, everything feeling a little forced, nothing... too much ISO for me right now that I'm liking.
Yeah.
I don't like it, rather. Nice
it's kind of like it was in the last game, too. One team, with a lot of ISO. So I don't like ISO, personally.
No, I don't either. Unless you have like a 95 overall player playing against 70, but beyond that, I don't like it.
It has a purpose, yeah.
That's for sure. Another two back-to-back defensive plays by DeMarcus Wyatt. That time gets it out to Tenpenny for the slam, and they cut it back to 8.
Yeah, they need those sorts of possessions. That was smart getting it out in transition there for an easy 2.
Yeah, Octavius, I think it was DeMarcus White made a defensive block on the first one and then picked up a steal on that last play. So he's got a block and a steal in the last 2 possessions. Jones, that's good. Finally, he gets his shot to fall, and Texas is going to take a timeout.
That was a pretty tough shot, too.
Yep. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Austin, Texas. Longhorns trail by 10 here. We're coming up with the ball. Chamberlain. I wonder if Coach X-Face saw something here where it felt like the matchups with the bench after the game started matched up better. Because I did notice that Tenpenny played better against Cone. I did notice Chamberlain was playing a little bit better against Dudley. So
yeah, sometimes changing the matchup can change the flow of the offense, particularly if you're trying to go through a certain person.
Yeah, for sure. Perry Dudley there with a nice reverse dunk. So extends the lead to 10.
If you hear my dog cry, I'm sorry.
You're good.
She does this sometimes at night.
No, I don't even hear her. Tenpenny there, no good. Quick outlet pass. Rick Cone for 3. Bang!
Wow. Still hate that they put those 2 on a team together.
Yeah, well, you know. Nice
2 red afros.
3 gingers. I think there's 3 gingers on their team.
Well, Shaquille is the other one. So you got.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He don't. But you don't miss him on the court.
No, but the afros look so much alike. I mean, you could tell kind of by the gait who's who. But...
Oh yeah. Well, Rose has got. Rose has got the knee brace too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, Kuhn is just a little bit lankier, kind of skinnier.
Coco says they needed more. Yeah, like you didn't have enough orange at Oklahoma State. Come on now. Cone for 3, no good. Perry Dudley with the offensive board kicks it outside. Milani Rose, and that is why that unit is so dangerous because Perry Dudley does the work and he just kicks it out to the Cone or Rose for 3, and they can both knock it down.
Yeah, and they're smart about where they stand too. They don't stand. They stand just far enough that the defense can't close them out properly.
Yeah, they look for open spots on the floor, so they're very high IQ there. Robertson with the dunk.
Miscue there. He was gonna try to go under the screen. It looked like, but then he was like, "I don't need the screen if he's just gonna cheat it."
Yeah. And as they say, you reach, I teach.
Yeah.
13-point lead right now for Oklahoma State. Another backdoor cut by Chamberlain, and this time Robertson recovers. He chases it down and swats it off the backboard. And Robertson probably going to get rewarded here. No, they don't go to him. Fires up the 3, and Tenpenny comes down with the rebound. I thought they were going to hit him on the fast break, but they don't. Drive, foul on the play as Rick Cone picks up his first, and Troy Madden to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I mean, Texas has been a little stagnant more than we would like, I think. Forcing shots. They've got some really tough matchups, though, so might have needed to look at guys they don't normally look at.
Free throw up and good. So knocks them down, both of them down. Now trail by 11. Cone with a step on Chamberlain, high off the glass for Cone.
He's so gross on offense. Obviously, like, he could do so much.
I call him Cone. I don't call him Cone. I heard you call him Con, so I
call him Coon, because raccoon, but I don't know what it actually is.
I think it's Cone. I think it's Cone, but I don't know.
He's never corrected me any game.
I don't think he's ever corrected anybody who's called that said it. So at least not that I'm aware of.
No, like I've called him that a number of times, and he's never corrected me, and he's been in the chat. So
yeah, Colin with another one.
I don't think he much cares, to be honest.
I don't think he does. He's a man of many names.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he cares.
Chamberlain wide open from the elbow. Good knockdown shot there from Malcolm Chamberlain.
This makes me respect him all the more, though, because I get yelled at sometimes in the chat.
Yeah, 100%. 45-33. OK State up by 12 at the half. Katie going to break us down here at the halftime show of what we saw in that first half. But stick around for the CSBA halftime show coming up right now. All right, Katie, break us down. What do we see in that first half? What do you think we're going to see in the second?
I think Oklahoma State's defensive presence was pretty on point. Had some turnovers, and they got out in transition with it. They were super lethal from three, kind of camping out there whenever they pulled down the offensive rebounds. And
I'm not the only one that says it.
But yeah, Oklahoma State taking smart shots, fighting for second chances. On the flip side, Texas, they've just not really had the kind of ball movement we would like. They've taken some smart shots, but most of everything they've gotten the go has been tough, contested. Nothing real easy.
Yeah.
Rebounds is a huge discrepancy there.
Yeah, for sure. Rebounds, I think, is going to need to be stepped up and not if you're Texas. And then, obviously, got to get that shooting percentage up. Get some high percentage looks. Try to turn the game on a dime here.
Yeah, I mean, if they can get back into the rebound game, and honestly, they'll need to do it where they win more than they lose going forward. Texas is still in this. It's only 12 points.
Yeah, 12 point, definitely. I mean, listen, it hasn't gotten out of control, so still within striking distance. Just want to make sure it doesn't get out of control, and you got to do that on defense. You got to do that on defensive end. Shakir Robertson going to be the highlighted player here at the halftime. Robertson leading Oklahoma State with 10 points, 2 assists, and a steal.
He's been great in transition. I'd say he's been really efficient with that 10 points.
Would you say he's like snacking on it right now? Snacking out on all these opportunities he's getting?
Yeah. Sometimes I forget his player's name, and I'll call him Snacks.
That's
and nobody ever questions me because they just know that's who that is.
They just know who it is, of course.
Yeah.
Wyatt actually should have knocked that one down. Good, clean look, not able to knock down the shot from around the free throw line. Foul counted at 1, and Josh Young does not like the call.
Talking about good, clean looks, there's not one, and he still gets to go anyway. So
Milani Rose is going to go to the line. We don't see girls squatting. What's up with that? That was interesting.
I don't know.
Thank you for that.
The chat might want it.
I mean, I don't mind a nice squat in front of my face, but I was not expecting that in that moment.
No, so. The camera sometimes just. Whoever we've got doing that job might need a revaluation.
Yeah, so he might have to go to HR after this game. What is he looking at? Robertson. Assuming he's fouling Dominique Wyatt, so Wyatt to the line.
Yeah, and he got the he got the M1.
Excuse me, N1. Excuse me, yes, N1. Apologies.
I just didn't know if you'd missed it.
We missed the free throw there, so can't take advantage. So it still sits at 13. Yeah, look at the rebounds. 27-17, 10-point advantage to Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and we know we've seen some of those offensive boards to create some 3-pointers for him.
Good defense there by Dominic White. Gonna find Tenpenny for the layup. I thought he was gonna slam it, but he lays it in instead.
It was a great transition there.
So back to 11. Cone over to Rose. Rose back over to Cone. Fires inside. Good defensive play there by Reginald Tenpenny as he picks him off. No look pass over to Rodriguez. And then Rodriguez gets picked off by Robertson. Robertson going to fire it up to Bobby Dudley to Rihiraka for 2.
Man, turnovers have been fairly even, but not the points off of them.
Young gonna come off. 3 for 3. Front rim, no good. Good clean look. Got to knock that down. Robertson. Cold all over him. Killoon got Dominique Wyatt out there. Fired over to for 3. Bang! Bobby.
And in his face.
Bobby Dudley, or AKA Bobby Dudley. Drains the 3 there. Young gets stripped by Milani Rose. This unit has been doing damage for Oklahoma State. He gets fouled as Tenpenny returns the favor as Rose is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's fro on fro violence.
Get the fro out of here. Dad jokes for days. Dad jokes for days.
He already had chat commenting on dad jokes.
Rose Rouse, the first in. Appreciate the 25 of you tuning in for this one. Right here in prime time. Timeout on the court by Texas. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be back.
Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Young the flame, he in sicko mode. Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coops. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had a papoose. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's phone.
Alright, welcome back to Austin, Texas. 55-37, Oklahoma State up by 18 right now.
Yeah. It's been a slowly growing lead rather than staying right there. They'll have to make some changes.
Texas is not knocking down any shots right now and giving up way too many of those.
Goodness.
And Dane Jones probably been waiting for 2 seasons to do that right there.
Yeah. That was vicious.
Wyatt. Now over to Ted Benny. Oklahoma State's defense in this unit has been exceptional.
Yeah, and I think Beans almost had his hand in on the pass that went to Tenpenny, but
We haven't really said his name much. Is Josh Young with the shot. That's good. Dominique White going to get called for the loose ball foul, but the shot will count, and that's Young's 12th point as Isaiah Lacey checks in the game.
is his name Dominique?
Is it Dominic or Dominique? I thought it was Dominique.
I don't know.
I think it's Dominique. At least that's how it's spelled to me. Whether it's pronounced that way, that's a different story.
I guess I'd never really heard his first name said, so. Oh, you missed the dunk.
I was going to try and look. Sorry. DeMarcus Wyatt. Sorry, DeMarcus, not Dominic.
I thought it was DeMarcus, is why I did that, and then
the real name.
Gotcha.
When the order comes in, I think that's what it is. That's the reason why I said that. Josh Young for 3.
Oh.
That's good. Bang, and that's a big one.
That's why he said in the chat you're using his government name. I was confused. I thought it was DeMarcus.
Yeah. Counting at 1 is Zane Cole. Fouls Rihiraka. Sorry about that. I apologize for that.
Oh no, I mean it was mostly just I was like I thought it was DeMarcus, and then
it is DeMarcus. Sorry.
And then I was like, maybe I got the wrong Wyatt. We've got a few.
No, that's how many names I look at on a given day between the packs and the rosters.
Yep.
Sometimes they just blend.
Yep.
I mean,
especially when they're that similar. I mean, it's same starting letter, so.
I mean, I literally called Dicky on the phone instead of calling him by his first name. I'm like, hey, what's up, Dicky? Like on his cell phone. Like,
yeah.
That's just. You know, when you talk to different people, that's what happens. So.
Yep.
Jones, no good. Gonna fire over to Young. Young up off the glass. Counting the 1, no. Big. Mr. Beans with the foul.
Billy Bean decided that he was not going to get that easy layup.
I think I did say DeMarcus at the very beginning of the broadcast, so then I somehow done something. Listen, it's been a
something
long...
clicked, and you were just like Dominique.
Yeah, I literally was on Zoom calls from probably 9 o'clock this morning until about 4 o'clock. So I am so mentally spent. I actually took a nap before this game, so apologies. I'm not as sharp as I normally am.
That's so he knew you were talking about him. He didn't. He said so good chat. So I was just like. Thought maybe I got players confused, and I was like, it's not something I do too often. So
it's been a long day.
Yeah, I knew we had a number of Wyatts though. So
Cider for 3, no good. And I refuse to say his first name.
Oh my
Otto
gosh.
Octavius with the putback and another offensive rebound.
Hey, you're the one that cleared it. I mean,
I know, I made that mistake. But listen, we're human.
it's been a couple of questionable ones coming through.
I was thinking of Chris. I was thinking of Chris Kaman when I saw it, so that's what made me think of it.
Oh man. Basically, they pull one over on you, isn't it?
They did. They pulled the wool.
So unfair.
Look at that. 28 of 48. 10 more scoring opportunities for Oklahoma State right now.
It's crazy. I mean, that's been the rebounds. You see it right there.
Chamberlain with a steal. Madden from top of the key. No good, but there's Brown. Gets fouled. Gotta figure a way to get Wrangler Brown more involved.
Yeah, he was a, I don't really know what to call him, a big pickup or more like a retain him, but he was a great addition in this offseason.
Stephen B. I hope that I hope Mitch doesn't read what you just wrote, because I think I could just see him saying that in front of his parents, and his parents going, "What?
What does this mean? What does this mean?"
What did you just say, bitch?
Oh my gosh. I realized I called him Fozzie at the beginning of the game.
It's okay. I knew what you meant when you said it.
Yeah, I could not remember Wrangler.
Cider for 3. Oh, they're going to call it a 2. Put on the line. 20-point lead right now for Oklahoma State.
On the bright side, when Snacks' new player comes through, he'll actually be calling it the right name.
Commander.
Snacks.
Commander Snacks.
Yeah, they'll actually be using the right name on him.
Yeah, no, I know. Here's my favorite Kiwi. What's up, Connor?
This is Kiwi.
That's where he's from.
I'm allergic to kiwis.
That's an odd allergy.
I'm allergic to a number of fruit.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Watermelon, bananas, kiwis, and cantaloupe.
Watermelon. Who the fuck is who is allergic to watermelon? I've never heard that one.
Yeah, so apparently it's a pseudo allergy. I'm allergic to their texture.
Interesting.
Yeah, my body is just like, oh, this is not a good thing, so we're just going to go into anaphylactic shock.
Wow. We are Kiwis because of the bird. I know that.
I knew it too, but it sounds the same, so.
What's up, Grizz? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How you doing, buddy?
Go away, Connor. Oh, man.
Connor, how I've missed thee. Troy Madden. We go inside, and Matt Agent says, he says, no, sir. Now give it out to Madden. Bang!
Wow. Hey, there's Leathers. That's one of my guys.
He's so leathery, he's like a saddlebag with eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, that's a quote from a movie. That's from City Slickers. Did you see how leathery he was? He's like a saddlebag with eyes.
You're gonna get this copyrighted.
Told you, dad jokes for days. What's up, Leathers? What's up, brother? How's everybody doing tonight? I know, Steven. I age myself every day, dude. And I'm not,
right?
Coco says I feel shame knowing, like, hey, you're older. Coco's older. Don't let anybody fool you. Listen, I'm not getting younger. If anything, I'm getting older. So
it's kind of how age works. You age a little every day.
Usually.
I'd like to know the secret if it's not how it works for you, but
yeah, no, definitely does not.
Oh, Wyatt just gonna shove Snacks.
A little frustration there at the end of the quarter, but headed to the fourth quarter. Texas doesn't have any fight left in them. Stick around, get those forwards up in stream chat. We're right. Alright, we are back here. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist to the game.
Sider to
The alley-oop to Dane Jones. That's one of Dane Jones. That's the dunk that I missed. That we missed. So there you go. You got to see another replay.
There you go. Yeah, you can clip it now.
It's a clippable. That's a clippable clip, right?
Yeah, and it won't be just a clip of Wired's children.
Hey, by the way, 414 in the stream chat. Seriously, guys, come on now. Come on, man. I'll pull out my Randy Moss right now. Come on, man. There we go. There's a couple.
He said, "Oh."
Fa. Is that my New York accent? Did I say fa?
Fa.
10-penny knocks that one down.
Hey, Stephen B put the 7. Excuse me.
That was indeed my accent. That's funny. Going left.
Ooh. I didn't even see that one get blocked.
Wyatt got a piece of that one. Madden they're gonna find Madden back door. Good pass. First one up and good.
I like the sides of the shorts for Oklahoma State.
The Cowboys, yeah, those are one of my favorite jerseys that they wear. I haven't worn the black jerseys in forever, I feel like. Those are my favorite.
One of my favorite jerseys at all in the CSBA is the gray ones for Tennessee that have the dog on the front.
Oh my god, those are the most ugliest things ever.
No, I love them.
I absolutely despise it.
I like the gray.
No offense, I know they were made, and I know they were made as a special request, but...
Isn't Grizz here, too?
He is. I mean, listen, he
on his work, and he's right here?
I'm not picking on his work. I'm picking on the fact that that's what Kay wanted. 10-penny, that's good. I'm not knocking his work at all. He's done some amazing job on a lot of jerseys, so...
No, I hate the ones he made for us. I love. They're one of my favorites.
I thought you were gonna give me props on the pink ones, but that's okay.
No, I do. I figured out the other day how to put them on my mod, and it was playing with them. So my team just has pink jerseys on for no reason.
That's awesome. That's awesome. 77-57, 6:10 to go here. We're having some fun in the booth. This one is a little bit of a blowout, but appreciate you all hanging out and having fun with us. You know, that's the one thing I love about the CSBA is our community. I mean...
Yeah, Steven's not very nice, by the way.
Ouch.
He's picking on me.
Is it a pickable pick?
Yeah.
10-penny heating up here. Unfortunately, a little too late.
He was doing pretty good early on in the game, too. He had a three-pointer and, I think, a dunk.
I mean, I think he's got 18 or 19 right now.
Ooh, deep shot. That's a heat check.
Gonna find 10-penny baseline. Gonna find DeMarcus Wyatt to throw down dunk.
Okay.
11, a little bit better of a second half here, or at least the fourth quarter anyway. We trail by 15 now. Such a funny how this game is. A game of runs, and Zane Cole comes up
this is interesting.
A little steal there on the entry pass to see if Texas can capitalize.
I got mad as for
Wyatt.
not talking about it in the booth.
Nice pass to Josh Young.
God.
Coco, maybe you should stop passing to him and you won't turn it over.
No, you shouldn't want to pass to him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We don't want him to get a bigger head than he already has.
He sucked at Texas Tech. He obviously sucks still. It's been busted Sims.
Rose. Another interception. They try to pass it to Coco. I mean, to Raha.
It was Coco.
And Josh Young. No, I think that was Rose that passed that one.
Oh, maybe. That's 11-point difference, though, here.
Yeah, that's a 9-0 run by Texas. Get right back and try to get back in this game here.
What in the world?
Raka, good defense, staying cold. Gets the offensive rebound, but gets the putback. Cold's got to box him out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was partly still coming down, though, from trying to block him, so that's what happened, but...
Nice take by Josh Young as he gets fed the pass in the lane right over the outstretched hands of Ra.
He's had a game. I think it's 23 points for him.
Cohen trying to work over Tenpenny. Good defense by Tenpenny as Cohen blows the layup. Going to find Rodriguez for three. That's good. Oh. Bang! And don't look now. Don't call it a comeback. Texas is down with single digits. It's an 8-point lead as this is the closest it's been since the first quarter.
This is crazy. This is what happened last game. Pitt was up by almost 20 points, and then Marquette went on a run. So
Shaquille Robinson going to get the pog. He's had a good game. The T is silent. Come on now. Alright. 3:30 to go. This game not over by any stretch of the imagination. Good run by Texas here.
Shoot it, Raka.
Fine. Rose, Cold. So the bigs right now way out on the floor. Probably in no man's land. Counted in one.
Yeah.
And Rose the pose down afterwards.
Is he kissing the guns? Did you see that?
I think he was.
I don't think I've ever seen that animation. I've seen him flex, but
back to 10 with a chance to put it back to make it 11 here with the free throw. Ice in his veins, drops it down with 3:15 to go here. Texas says, I like what they've been doing here in the last few minutes. They got to keep that up.
I don't like that, but it gets to go.
Tough basket from Reginald Tenpenny. He's got 20 now. Good game from him. Good to see.
Like I said, I didn't really like the look, but can't argue with the results, I guess.
Well, the three-headed monster for Texas is doing their work right now. Fadeaway jumper by Robertson, who's just been in fuego this entire game.
Yeah, you can't trade baskets when you're down, so they're gonna have to get some stops.
Hey, listen, I don't mind the fadeaway jumper. There's nothing much, you know. You're gonna take fadeaways.
It's a tough shot.
Yeah. Rather than them doing that, Wyatt tries to draw the foul. Tough
what
shot.
In the world?
Back to 9. Jones gonna walk it up, try to milk some clock here with Oklahoma State up by 9. Cone gonna go in uncontested.
Max said in the chat.
Old
system.
Yeah. I do like what Cone did on that play. Could have settled for the 3. Saw the lane, drove.
Yeah, and there's a lot of players that would have just took that 3.
Oh yeah. We need to set up Josh Young here, or they're going to go over to Matt Rodriguez for 3. Bang!
Wow.
Texas is trying to shoot their way back in this game. Now trail by 8 with 1:38 to go. Respectable comeback, even if they do fall flat.
Yeah, bringing it within single digits. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Foul there by Young. Jones to the line to shoot 2.
And says seasons of watching Ted Cern take less 3s.
Apparently Ted Cern didn't take enough with Jim Carr beating his record this week.
I'd stop taking him too if I did what he did at the 3-point contest.
To be fair, he was injured, so.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
You know, it's one of the best memes we have. The guy that was our all-time 3-point leader throwing up air balls.
Yep.
And the defense, 1.1. Raka hasn't done much in this game, but a big block there. Sawyer lost the record to Jim Carr, Connor, this week.
Yeah, but he's asking if Sawyer only a 3-year player, or was he a 4?
Carr's on his 4th that I know. I think Stern went 4. I thought he did. I'd have to look, but I think he went 4 as well.
That was a little bit before my time. I remember him, but not in that manner.
Jones for 3. That's good. That should be the exclamation point that Oklahoma State needed. 91-80. Yeah, shout out to Texas though, they were down 20 in this game.
Yeah, and they definitely, I'd say, would gave the Oklahoma State team a little bit of a scare there.
A nice run down in the 4th quarter. Cohen gonna have to fire one up here. Shot clock 1 and down. Drives the lane. Good defense by Wyatt. Tenpenny pulls up for 3. No good, and that will do it. 91-80. Oklahoma State wins this one by 11. Respectable run by the Longhorns in the 4th, but come up a little short.
Yeah, just a little bit, and part of that being for how they played for 3 quarters. It's hard to dig yourself out of a hole like that in a one.
Yeah, especially against a team like Oklahoma State. So.
But I mean, even at 11, that's a respectable loss to a team of this caliber.
Yeah. I think the good part for Texas is a loss like this is a lot more respectable than a 20-point loss. So I think that they probably won't fall much in the rankings because of that. But taking a look at the numbers here, obviously rebounds, 38 to 25, huge disparity there. Points in the paint, 20 points more for Oklahoma State. What else sticks out for you?
Bench points.
Yeah, 38 to 23 points off for turnovers. They have 3 more points off for turnovers than Texas did, so that's not a huge disparity. But hey, look, you were trailing at one point during this game by 25 points, and they lose by 11. So that says a lot. I mean, just let's look quickly at the 4th quarter. Texas outplayed them. I mean, the numbers say it right there, but unfortunately, Oklahoma State did the exact same thing to them in the 3rd quarter. So at the half, they were trailing by 12, and they just kind of basically mirrored each other in the 3rd and 4th. So it was an even second half.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Texas really only won the 4th quarter, and if you're going to win a game, it's going to be hard to do that by winning just one quarter.
I think they played well in the 1st. I think they were down by 4 in the 1st. They didn't get killed in the 2nd, but they could have shot. They didn't shoot well.
Right.
So.
But thinking about them losing the 1st, it adds up. So
yeah, for sure. I mean,
you lose 3 quarters, and then you try to jig yourself out of it in the 4th.
Here's what kept them in the game, though: 56% from 3, and a lot of that came
9 threes.
What did that? They had 5 of 8 in the 4th, so half of those 3-pointers were shot in the 4th quarter. So interesting. But yeah, I mean, congrats to Oklahoma State. Did a really nice job in this one. I thought they played well from beginning to end. Texas had some slumps, but the 3-headed monster that is Texas is Josh Young, Reginald Tenpenny, and I believe DeMarcus Wyatt. I mean, Wyatt didn't score a lot, but look at that stat sheet right there. So Young finishes with 23, responsible for team's 33 points, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Tenpenny, the other player for Texas who did damage, 20 points for him, 4, 3, and 1 regarding rebounds, assists, and steals. Madden with 14 and an assist. Malcolm Chamberlain, 3 steals by Chamberlain to go along with his 9 points. Ralph Rodriguez, 2 from 2 from downtown. Would have liked to see him shoot maybe a little bit more, as he shot an efficient 3 of 5 for 8 points to go along with 6 dimes. DeMarcus White doing a little bit of everything in the box score there, Katie.
Yeah, he did a lot of things well. I mean, he had a couple of big plays that we were like, wow, Wyatt. So definitely a good game for him, even if he wasn't contributing like the other two in the offense.
He's one of those glue guys for Texas. When Texas is playing well, he's generally playing well. Zane Cole, no points from Zane tonight. Very unlike Zane Cole.
Oh, no. We're already to 0 points.
But look at this. This is offers. Look at the bottom 4 of Texas.
Oh my
Offer.
gosh.
Not Isaiah Lacey, 11 minutes, 0 of 4. Matt Agent, 13 minutes, 0 of 2. Wrangler Brown didn't shoot the ball once, 0 of 0. You got to get production from these guys, Texas.
I don't know if I've ever seen that many at 0.
Yeah, I mean, granted.
With an 80-point game on top of that.
Yeah, it's top heavy right here. As this is half of your points. So, but wow, yeah, they got to get more production from the bottom of the lineup. That's going to be the difference, and maybe not being down by 25 and going through those big droughts.
I was just gonna say, I think they started those 2 that really were scoring too. So there's your bench woes.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. I mean, that's the big reason why you saw the disparity in the bench points. Snacks Robertson, 14 and 4, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, and a block. Not surprising why he was player of the game with those stats. A little bit of everything, Katie.
Yeah.
Poor Merlani Rose probably would have got one more point and maybe not the turnover. Maybe he would have got player of the game. Dane Jones, solid game by Jones off the arc change, 13, 3 and 3. Rick Cohn with 11, 5 dimes for Cohn. Octavius 11. I mean, that's 5 guys in double figures for Oklahoma State. Perry Dudley and Bobby Dudley both finishing with 8. Perry with a couple of rebounds, a couple points shy of a double-double. Rihi Raka 7 and 11 with a block. Sider with 4 points, 5 assists. Billy Beans, quiet night for Billy. Only 1 shot attempted in the 2-2-2-1.
So look at the difference in this, right? You've got 4 guys on the other side with 0 points, and then you've got
15,
Oklahoma State.
19, 21 points on their bottom 4.
And even though their bottom 4 is on the bottom, look at them contributing. Rebounds, assists, steals. I mean, they're still doing things that aren't just pure points.
No, I mean, that's a really good observation, and I think if you're Texas, you got to figure out a way to get those guys involved in some way. But listen, a lot of respect for Texas. They leaned on the players who are their stars to try to get them back in this game. They trailed by 25 at one point and cut it to 11, so a lot of respect there for the fight. Just came up a little short down the stretch, which, you know, when you're playing a team like Oklahoma State, top team, top 11 ranked team, that's going to happen. You don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole because you're going to expend all your energy trying to get out of it. So, any parting words, Katie, before we head off for the night?
It was a good game. They made it closer, made it more interesting. Texas has a lot of fight. We've seen them come close with several top teams at this point, and once they get it figured out, they could be real dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. Good games on the slate tomorrow night, Thursday. Illinois, Ohio State, Big Ten game there. That should be a fun one. Probably an evenly matched game. Miami versus North Carolina at 9, and then Bama versus Auburn at 10. Honestly, those 3 games should all be really close. So hopefully you guys and gals and friends and pals all tune in for that one. For Katie Murphy, I am Scott Drake, a.k.a. Wired71. We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love, CSBA. Peace and love.